running away is easy. It's the
This is very, very good. This is the Berry Blaze by Liquid Fruit. It's very delicious. I'm gonna go get another one right before the mini market closes in a few minutes. Well, 30 minutes that is. So see you just now. On the contrary, I'm not gonna get another one. You know, I'm personally a hot beverage girl. I'd rather get another cup of tea rather than another cup of juice. This is enough for me. It satisfied my sweet tooth for cold beverages. It did a very good job. Okay. The more I drink this, the more I yearn to drink tea. Before we get into too much jazz, I just want to formally welcome you to my winter exam season, where I will be writing, studying, and I forgot the last one. What was it? Oh yeah, studying. Got that right. I am writing 5 exams this winter exam season, and I have written one already, which was yesterday on a Saturday. Yes, UP does not care. You only have one weekday, which is Sunday, which is today, but it's fine. I wrote a test yesterday on the 31st of May, which was informatics INF. I didn't vlog that because it was just too hectic. So I decided to start now on this beautiful Sunday. It's 16:30, so is it appropriate if I say late afternoon or evening?
On this Sunday late afternoon, where the trees are green and the leaves are falling, and it's just cold and it's quiet, and there's someone playing a violin outside somewhere.
Yeah. La Dolce Vita, the good life. I am writing an exam tomorrow, philosophy. Yes. Aisha, why are you doing philosophy in a financial science course? Well, darling, because as humans, we lack morals, we lack ethics. So they have to teach us ethics. Because you're dealing with people's money. You're dealing with your money. You're dealing with money. Before I ramble too much, let's get into today's study session. I raised the blinds for aesthetic purposes. Now I can't get them down again.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. Baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time, what's the rush? She said, I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man.
For even an hour, even 30 minutes. But I'm already struggling. I'm just struggling to start. So I thought maybe my brain needs some sugar, so I'm gonna eat a bit of this. I'm not feeling too good about this. I don't like the fact that I'm struggling. I pray to God. God, please help me. God, please intervene. That is enough.
What do you see over and over again in their patterns?
But a little bit elevated. I mean, you've got this like succulent fatty beef, incredibly spice rich.
Okay, update. I have not been necessarily writing this entire time. I was like reading, basically like revising on the work that I did a few days back. I was struggling with that because I felt like I couldn't remember anything, so I had to go back and like reread everything and like repeat everything in my brain. So I didn't write, I read. And then I watched that sermon, Life Church. You should check it out, it's pretty awesome. I've been sitting here, I honestly, like, I'm way too relaxed about this exam. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I know everything, but like, I'm just way too chill. The vibes are way too chilled, you know. And I just need me some coffee. So I got the Jacob's Cadbury whole nut mocha. Immediately when I poured the contents of the sachet in the cup, it smelled too sweet for me, to be honest. I mistakenly thought it was hot chocolate, and I bought hot chocolate. I know it says mocha here, but yeah, the flavor. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, so the smell gave me hot chocolate. I haven't tasted it yet, but this is how it looks, and hopefully it's not too sweet. I really need a coffee right now. I need that study, you know. Taste test. One thing I've noticed about Jacob's sachet packets is that they don't add sugar. I'm very, very grateful for that right now because I'm not in an excessive sugar mode. Review. There is foam on top. I consumed more foam than the liquids on the first sip, but it's quite alright. It's not too bad. I would rather stick to the original rather than try these flavored ones. It's not that experimental. It tastes like nothing and something at the same time. There's a hint of coffee, but then it runs away. Got this for supper. It's crumbed fish, some chips, and Greek salad over here. Rating 4.5 out of 10.
I used to be mad, but now I know that sometimes it's better.
Which bite? Turns out that this whole thing is worth one bite. Tried to take one bite, immediately the whole packet was finished. I don't know how that happened, but it just happened. To remember, but that's not the main issue. The main issue is to be able to, you know, comprehend the questions that they're asking you. It's more about the application. Treat a human as an end and not as a matter of an end. Does that make sense? I don't even know, but I have to know for the purpose of passing this module. But yeah. Oh, and excuse my hair. It is 4:58 in the morning and I am heading to sleep. I pray to Jesus Christ that he wakes me up in the morning. See you in the morning. Tough times never last.
Only tough people last.
I just finished writing, and one thing I can tell you is that I got out of bed wore my clothes, and went to the bus. That's all you need to know. I woke up to like no electricity at all. Turns out we are experiencing a power outage that could be 96 hours. Time, my phone is on 19%. I have to study. I haven't eaten. I haven't showered. I am so sorry. I did not brush my teeth. I'm sorry. Okay?
Forgive me now. Forgive me now. Eh? Oh, let me I'm sorry.
And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Trigger warning, my room is an absolute mess. But remember, I left here in a hurry. So now, we are going to clean my room.
On a trip I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy, oh, American boy. You'll be mine.
Hour. Now that everything hectic is done, we can get into the logistics of things. But first, good afternoon. Welcome to a brand new day. It is Monday, the 2nd of June, and we have one exam ticked off of the list. So a few more exams to go. The plan for today, I'm going to try to make things a little bit interesting and not study in my room. I'm going to go to campus and study there in one of the libraries. So in the morning, I did not get a chance to journal, which is something that I do, you know, spending time with God in the beginning of the day. I read this devotional by Joyce Meyer. I don't feel like doing it, but I have to do it. Remember, led by the Spirit, not by the flesh. I have two things to do. 1, journal. 2, it is about 9 hours later. I slept. I woke up at about 6 p.m. grabbed some supper. I just relaxed and now it's time to go back to work. It is currently 23:47, which is close to midnight.
Someone commented, was like, I'll send you some of my hair. Part of Care Of, they are a subscription service.
I honestly wanted to be in the middle.
Good morning. It is the day of my last exam. I am writing text. I'm making my way to the bus right now. Wish me all the best. I actually haven't been to campus in exactly a week. It is the 13th of June today, and the last time I was here was on the 6th last week. And what was I writing? Business law, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, 1 week later.
3 weeks later.
Good morning, everyone. I have been gone for a while. Oh my gosh. It is weeks after writing my exams, but I was sort of like waiting for the perfect time to give sort of like a review of all of my exams and stuff, but the perfect time is now, as they say. So as you can see, I'm in the comfort of my own home. I'm home. So I just want to tell you guys what happened, okay? So I wrote all my exams. We finished. The last exam I wrote, as you saw, was tags. So let me give a review for all the exams, okay? Number 1, informatics. I thought I aced that exam. I did not get a distinction. Number 2, philosophy. We did good in philosophy, but not as good as I wanted. 3, which one is it? Financial management, FBS. So when I studied for that exam, guys, I don't know, like, I didn't study well. I went to write the exam the next day. I kept on falling asleep as I was writing. I knew if I pass here, I pass with the minimum of the minimum missed, or I get admitted to supplementary test. Back on that later. Number 4, business law. We wrote business law. It went okay. Not as good as I wanted, but we passed, okay? The 5th one, obviously, taxation. I haven't really received my marks for taxation. It's not a problem because it's a year module. So back on the FBS topic, I had a feeling that I had to wait a bit longer to see my exam results before I can come home, and to find out that I failed the exam and I was admitted to the supplementary exam. I had like more than 10 days to study, so I studied and I went to write my supplementary exam, and then I came home the next day. I wasn't really sure if they released the marks yet, it was just after 24 hours, so I was just gonna wait for a few days until they released the marks. I went onto the portal 2 days after writing. When I got into the portal, I saw my mark and I passed. As much as it was 50%, it's something, y'all. FBS was my most challenging module, okay? That is the update that I have for you. I will be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye.